have been escalating concerns by residents of the Federal Capital Territory on the dangers of plying these major access roads without the sewage manhole covers being intact. To assess the level of vandalization, we drive round major roads in the Federal Capital Territory from the Airport Road to the Central Business District, Wuse 2 and Gerki. The situation is the same: uncovered manholes.
It is dangerous to have those things removed because a lot of them are somehow in the middle of the road, and because when vehicles, ply the road and innocently too fall into those manholes, the tires, especially those with smaller rims, it can cause a crash.
Aside the danger, the removal of sewage manhole covers also affects water drainage.
Manholes are supposed to provide access for the city maintenance team or the city personnel to service the sewer lines and all of that. So that's the framework. It starts from the master plan down to the infrastructure, and then to the terms of infrastructure to the central sewage system.
Apart from the danger to human being and the vehicle and the distance, it causes flood. Why? Because the idea is to filter the dirt from the water so that water can go inside. At the end of the day, by the time you have rainfall, especially heavy rainfall, all the dirt goes in and trapped in there and block the whole thing. And what happens? We have flood everywhere. So basically, when people started vandalizing it, it's a nightmare for us.
On January 6, 2025, the Nigerian police paraded 50 suspects for the theft of manhole covers in the city. The next day, the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps paraded 7 suspects for similar offense, including the vandalization of armored cables and concrete reinforcement iron rods for drainage along the presidential villa. These acts are considered offenses punishable under the Nigerian law. According to Chapter 28, Section 351 of the Nigerian Penal Code, a penalty of a fine or imprisonment for a term not exceeding 1 year shall be applied to any person who damages, destroys, renders useless, or spoils an object which wholly or partially belongs to someone else. The sanction for vandalism does not sit well with law enforcement agencies.
There is need for some new policies to be in place if we must end vandalism in the FCT. And one of such is introduction of stiffer penalty. Some of those vandals, within the course of 1 year, you see some of them be arrested like 2-3 times, back to back. But at the end of the day, they get, minimum penalties such as community service, go to sweep the market, as low as 5,000 naira, which I feel they can afford to pay.
This open market is a popular feature across the nation's capital. It's popular for the sale of scrap metals and used items. It's believed to house some of the vandalized items, and the FCT Joint Task Force is raiding one of such markets in the Kabusa district. Their efforts leads to the recovery of these items.
It's a good step in the right direction that the agencies are out already clamping down on this miscreant.
To address the surge in sewage manhole cover theft, the FCT administration has initiated a process for replacement.
We are processing a contract to replace all the manhole in the cover. Actually, we were supposed to have started last year, but we couldn't get it appropriated. But hopefully, I'm hoping by this year we'll be able to. So we are procuring a contract that will take care of especially phases 1 and 2.
Residents are hoping that the FCT administration can fast-track the replacement process to improve safety on the roads and reduce the impact on the environment. Kumbi Aboluwaje, Channels Television News.